I don't know, like, I just feel like a lot of people aren't really educating themselves before they do things. The dark side, I guess, of getting into this stuff is not really something that I see a lot of people talking about. I personally believe that it is morally wrong.
I'm lost in the facade, 6 feet off the ground. At all times I think I'm feeling odd. No matter what I hate, they never see mistakes. Making so much bread, I don't care that they're just...
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a very highly requested video. It is another spirituality tips video. You guys really liked the last one, and I was getting a lot of requests over on Instagram to do another one. So here we are. I decided to start out the video with makeup on. I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit more professional. I don't know. So I basically just sat down, did my makeup, told you guys everything you wanted to know. There's still a bunch more questions, so I might do a part 2 if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, let's just get right into the video. But before we do, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and follow all my socials below. Giving this video a thumbs up and leaving a comment or something really does help out my channel. So I really do appreciate all of the comments, all the thumbs up, all the subscribers. I don't know. Alright, well, let's get into the video. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Just to like preface, I already did my eyebrows because I feel like they just take long. They're not interesting or fun to watch. So I also did prime my skin. So to prime my skin, I used my Pond's, ignore how it doesn't have a lid, the Pond's dry skin cream. And I used the Wet n Wild primer serum. I really like this because it like makes my makeup look like luminous because it has little specks of like glitter in it, I guess. The Wet n Wild Be Mine honey spray. I really like this too. I don't know, there's like mascara on the bottom of it. I really like this too because, I don't know, it just smells really nice and it makes my skin feel good. I don't know if those things are good for my skin, so let me know in the comments below. I just like the way that they make my makeup look. And then for my eyebrows, I've been switching it up recently and kind of experimenting with them. I actually used liquid eyeliner. I basically just wiped like all of the product off of the eyeliner, and then whatever was left, like the tiny bit left on my brush, I just kind of drew in little strokes for like little hairs, I guess. And then I used the e.l.f. clear brow and lash mascara just on the hairs, and then I cut them out with my concealer. I use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. So yeah, that's what I did so far. Sorry, that was kind of like wordy and a mouthful, but I just want to get right into this video. I'm really excited to make this. So basically, for my last video, I asked you guys over on Instagram what type of video you guys wanted to see next, and the options were either like story time or spirituality video. And when I checked it, story time was winning, so that's why my last video was a story time. But then later on, spirituality video ended up winning, so I'm gonna do a spirituality video today, obviously. I also asked you guys on my Instagram, like, what exactly did you guys want tips about? Because this video was honestly really highly requested. Like, I was getting DMs and stuff, and that like never really happens except for my school story time videos. So I literally just asked you guys, like, okay, well, what exactly do you want to know? Because if you guys are requesting it, you obviously want to know some type of information. So I did the little like questions thingy on Instagram, and I did get a good amount of questions, so I'm just going to kind of go through them. But before I go through the questions, there is one thing I kind of want to talk about, because I do see it on TikTok and it does make me like a little nervous for you guys, because I feel like some people just don't realize the gravity of what they're doing. So yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize that spirituality and like starting your journey, and if you're like trying to do like spell work, get into more like the witchcraft side, I don't think people realize the gravity and the seriousness of what they're doing. All of this stuff isn't things to be taken lightly. The dark side, I guess, of getting into this stuff is not really something that I see a lot of people talking about. It's really not something to play around with. It's not something to just get into because you want to manifest a boy. This is something to get into if you're just trying to, like, experience more, I guess, or just trying to be more enlightened, or if you're really just trying to get into like protection, which is how I started. I really just wanted protection. It definitely shouldn't be a trend. I feel like that's kind of a little dangerous that it is becoming a trend, because people will get into it and they'll tap into energies accidentally that they don't mean to tap into, and it's scary and it's intimidating to people who really don't know enough about it. I also just want to clarify what I meant by it shouldn't be a trend. I think it's great and amazing that more people are getting into this, because it really is life-changing and it's like something amazing, honestly. But I feel like, I don't know, like, I just feel like a lot of people aren't really educating themselves before they do things. It is something that you really do need to educate yourself on, and honestly, it's not like boring to educate yourself on this. Like, this is such an interesting topic, so it's like so fun to watch different YouTube videos, watch different TikToks. A lot of people say don't get your information from TikTok. I think that if you are watching a multitude of different creators, and you can kind of hear different opinions and stuff, and that's honestly a good source. And different YouTube channels, like a bunch of different ones, just hearing a bunch of people's opinions and then kind of figuring out yourself what you want to learn. I think like that is honestly a really good source, because the last thing I want is for any of you guys to tap into energy that you don't mean to tap into. I just feel like that's really important. So that's just why I wanted to preface this video. Again, I think it's amazing that all these new people are getting into spirituality, because it's such an amazing, positive thing. But I really do feel like research prior is important before you do anything too serious. I also kind of want to like talk about the makeup I'm doing, because I just feel like it's weird that I'm just sitting here doing makeup and not explaining it. This is the Revlon. Oh, I thought this was CoverGirl for so long. I guess not. It's just like a Revlon concealer I got on sale at Ulta, and I use it to contour. So yeah, definitely if you're trying to like cream contour, anything like that, check the sale section at Ulta, because they have so many discounted concealers in different tones and stuff. Okay, so now that I had my whole like preface or whatever, my whole little disclaimer, I'm gonna go right into the questions. So yeah, again, I asked you guys on Instagram. I have them pulled up on my computer right here. I think I might be able to get through most of them, but we're gonna see. Someone said meditation routine. Also, I love your videos. Thank you so much. Okay, so I know for a lot of people, meditating is something that doesn't come easily. It's something that's a little bit more difficult, because it's really hard to just kind of sit there and clear your mind. Especially to people who are constantly thinking, which is something I am guilty of. So I honestly think guided meditations on YouTube should be your best friend. There's so many of them. There's literally thousands of guided meditations on YouTube. And I know like it's really hard to sit down and meditate every single day, and I don't do that. I think a lot of people don't do that. But what I do, because I like to at least try to incorporate some aspect of meditation into my life every day, is every night when I go to sleep, I'm gonna put a little screenshot of my favorite meditation music, but that's over here on YouTube, but I just play it and then I kind of just listen to the music and go to sleep. And the one I listen to the most is like a protection meditation music. Sorry, my earring was bothering me. But it's like a protection meditation music. I definitely feel like guided meditations and meditation music on YouTube is something that is really helpful. And again, you don't need to have like a routine. Like, do it as you feel needed. I don't feel like pressuring yourself every single day to do something isn't healthy, because some days you just might not feel like it, and that's completely okay. in my opinion. But I feel like I just messed up my face makeup so much. So I'm gonna fix it and I'll come back. Okay, so I just fixed my face makeup and I did my eyeliner and falsies off camera because I can't speak when I do it. It just takes a lot of focus for me to do this. It's honestly bothering me because I feel like this side is higher up than this side. You probably would have never noticed if I didn't say anything. Hold on, let me try to fix that real quick because it's honestly really bothering me. Right, that's a little better, I guess. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and continue to answer questions. This one question kind of caught my eye. Everyone has a lot of different mixed opinions on this specific question. I'm gonna tell my opinion, and we're all welcome to our own opinions and belief systems on this type of stuff, but you know, I'm giving tips, so I just figured I'd share my opinion. Someone asked how to get your crush to like you back. I personally believe that it is morally wrong to use any kind of manifestation, spell work, anything like that, to get someone to have feelings for you. I personally don't partake in that. I don't think it's ethical, but you're welcome to believing whatever you want. Again, just do your research, try to say research a bunch of times fast. I bet you can't. Anyways, do a bunch of research, and make sure that you know everything to know before you even try to do anything like that, because I personally believe that that can become really karmic, really unethical, really fast. So it's not something I personally partake in. I don't manifest specific people. I just don't think that's right. I manifest my own life. I don't manifest other people's lives, if that makes sense. So, you know, I just don't think that's something to get into. But if you're really set on doing that, check out other creators, other videos, and make sure you do your research before anything like that. But again, I don't think it's something that's right to do or something that's safe to do. But you do you. Again, it's a no from me, but I can't force your hand. So that is my answer for that question. I know that's a really controversial question, but I encourage everyone to have their own beliefs. I'm not trying to upset anybody, so yeah, that's my personal opinion on that. Oh, I wanted to do freckles. I'll do freckles before I do blush. Also, so I want to tell you what makeup I'm using. The eyeliner is the e.l.f. liner. Then I use this highlight color in the Madison Beer palette. Also, ignore my hands. I always get makeup all over my hands when I do it. Highlighter color is from the Madison Beer palette. Also, I keep tearing up. That's why that looks a little messed up there. I'll fix that later on. And the falsies are from Amazon. I wanted to do fake freckles, so we're gonna do that real quick. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, that was bothering me, honestly. Okay, so also for like my under eyes, I also use the Madison Beer palette. I'm trying to find my little pencil. Oh, here it is. This is what I use to do my fake freckles. Okay, so let's pick out another question while I do this. Someone said how to learn more about tarot. So I think that practice is really key to learning about tarot. I feel like tarot definitely isn't something that's easy because there's literally 72 cards and you have to know what all of them mean. That's not something that comes to you. That's something that definitely takes a lot of practice. So I was first introduced to tarot my sophomore year in high school, and I just graduated, so that was probably like 3 years ago. And after I was introduced to them that way, I went out and I bought myself my own deck. It's still the same deck I use today. It's the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And I went out, I bought myself a deck, and I basically would just give people readings all the time. The thing with tarot is that it's really just memorization, honestly. You kind of have to memorize the cards, and it's also good to have some sense of intuition. I am a really intuitive person, but it is really good to have at least some sense of intuition when you're starting with tarot, so that you can kind of infer with what all the cards mean together before you actually like open up a book or open up a computer and figure out what all the cards mean. There's also a lot of good videos on YouTube. I'll link it below, the one I used to use. There was like this woman, and she was just going through every single card in the deck and explaining what it meant. It was like a 2-hour long video or something crazy, but what I would do is I would just kind of treat that video like a podcast. I would kind of have it on as like background noise when I was like cleaning my room, or if I was like doing homework or anything like that. I would just literally have it on as background noise so that I would always just be kind of listening to it. Another great thing is that whenever you buy a tarot deck, usually there's like a little book or something that kind of explains what every card means. That is also another great resource, but because it's such a small book, it's often a little bit vague. So if you're just trying to figure out what a specific card means quickly, you can literally just Google the card and then write meaning next to it, or the card reversed meaning. One great website I really do like is biddytarot.com. I'll put a little thing right here. I'm also probably going to link all this stuff in the description. Biddy Tarot is another great resource to learning about tarot. Basically, just practice. I first started getting into tarot like 3.5 years ago at this point. So it's been a long time. It's something that does come to you over time. It's not something you can just pick up and learn instantly. But another thing, definitely just practice. That's really the best way to learn. I feel like practicing, it just, I don't know, it also kind of allows you to get a sense of the cards, allows you to kind of build a relationship almost with the cards. But yeah, practicing, definitely. Another thing, you can also try to cleanse the cards, I guess, with incense. But cleansing the cards with incense is another great way to just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of makes it feel a little bit more personal to you. It also gets off any negative energy from the cards that maybe somebody picked it up in the store, whatever. I also like to cleanse my cards with incense. So that is it. I just finished my makeup. I just have to do my lips, but I can't talk and do lips. That's not really possible. So I'm gonna do that last little step and then I'll close out the video. Okay, so I finished up all my makeup and I fixed up my nose contour and stuff, and I took my hair down. So I'm all done with my makeup, so that wraps up this video. Unfortunately, I only got through a handful of the questions. There's still so much more I could answer. So if you're interested in a part 2, please let me know in the comments below. And follow my Instagram, please. Oh my goodness. I interact with you guys the most over on my Instagram. So if you want to talk to me, you know, whatever, definitely Instagram is the place. I also have a TikTok, a bunch of other stuff. It's all in the description box. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up. It just helps me out, helps the channel. And that is it. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day or night. And I'm always so awkward when I end my videos. So I'm just going to press end. Goodbye.
Press the button to begin.